Hello and welcome to this General Teaching Council for Scotland video for reviewers, in which we will share with you 10 key messages for your consideration when making a recommendation. My name is Elaine Napier and I am Head of Education and Standards at GTC Scotland. We really value the contribution and time of reviewers and trust that this short 10-minute video is helpful. There is a lot more detail on our website that you can dig into if you wish, and we have added some links in the video description. GTC Scotland holds the role of a reviewer in the highest regard. As a reviewer, you have a key role in deciding who belongs to the teaching profession. Reviewers are the individuals we entrust with making these fair and informed decisions. Your role is critical in ensuring that there is trust in teaching. To inform you in your role as a reviewer, here are 10 key things to consider.
1. The standard for full registration, or the SFR, is the main focus. In fact, it is the primary consideration. Therefore, a key question is whether the provisionally registered teacher, the PRT, has met every area of the standard. 2. Provisionally registered teachers, or PRTs, ask for recommendation when they believe they are ready to be fully registered. A PRT should request recommendation when they have completed their required teaching service, when they have been observed teaching by you, the reviewer, and when they believe they have evidence that they meet the standard for full registration. They should make a request for each of their provisional registrations, which they want to convert to full registration. For example, a dual registration teacher of Spanish and German would make 2 separate requests for each subject. Before this, they can gather progress reports about their work towards achieving the SFR. 3. The recommendation is yours, but you work collaboratively. The recommendation process itself involves only 2 people. Those are the PRT making the request and you, the reviewer. Throughout the induction process, you work collaboratively with the PRT and with fully registered teachers who are supporting and challenging the PRT through their induction period. You use reflections and statements from them, together with evidence from the provisionally registered teacher's profile, to inform your decision. 4. Teaching service must meet the induction requirements and align with the category of provisional registration. For example, a secondary teacher who is requesting full registration in history needs to have been teaching that subject during their induction period. For more information about minimum induction requirements, you can find this on our website. 5. You observe the PRT to inform your recommendation. We require you to confirm that you have observed the teacher teach in their category of provisional registration. 6. You can recommend full registration, more time, or removal of registration. If you believe the PRT has met the standard, you recommend full registration. If you believe the PRT is making progress towards the SFR but needs more time, you can recommend an extension if the PRT is on TIS. If they are on the flexible route, you choose the Not Ready Yet option. Where you believe the PRT's professional competence falls below the standards expected of a registered teacher, you can recommend removal of registration. If you recommend extension or removal, we expect subsequently to receive a case overview report. It may be that several colleagues are involved in putting this together. This is necessary because a PRT can challenge the recommendations of extension or removal, and a GTC Scotland Fitness to Teach panel will decide the final outcome. 7. You add a comment and declarations. In your comment, if you are recommending that a PRT should not be awarded full registration, you should refer to the areas of the standard you believe the PRT has not met. You will also make some formal declarations, for example, confirming that you are a head teacher or a school leader who holds full registration. 8. When you make a recommendation, it comes directly to GTC Scotland. After making your recommendation, when you click on the Submit button, it comes immediately to us, and the PRT receives a notification about your decision. Any discussion or quality assurance at a local level takes place before you make your recommendation. 9. All requests for recommendation come via the My GTCS platform, which guides you through the steps. For technical guidance, with step-by-step instructions on how to action a recommendation, you can find this in the resources area within the My GTCS platform. The article is called Reviewer's Guidance. When a PRT makes a request, you will find a notification in the My GTCS platform. You can also find a record of the request in the Associations area in the navigation menu under Shared Records. When you open the request, you will automatically be presented with an overview of the PRT's provisional registration profile. By clicking on a teaching block, you can see any progress reports for the PRT, as well as any supporter statements regarding their progress. You can also see an overview of their profile, for example, how many professional discussions or learning activities they have logged, and you can click on each of them to review these. You will also see a history of any previous recommendations made by a reviewer. You can view the formal declarations that the PRT themselves have made, for example, attesting that they have read the Code of Professionalism and Conduct and that they understand how it applies to them. You then confirm what recommendation you are making. If you choose Other Recommendation, in other words, you are not recommending full registration, you also enter the reason that this decision is based on, whether it's competence, service, or both. Finally, you will make a comment and some formal declarations. These declarations will look slightly different depending on which recommendation you are making. 10. For more help, you can see our resources and you can contact us. If you need some help using the platform and can't find the answer in the reviewer's guidance in the resources area of My GTCS, please email us at gtcs@gtcs.org.uk or use the contact form on our website. Thank you for watching our video.